Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to be filming a video creating my favourite look using my favourite makeup product. The first product I'm going to be taking is foundation. No wait, I'm going to prime. I need to prime first. Wow. To prime I'm taking my Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser Primer and I'm just going to put this around my T-zone and where my pores are really obvious. Now I can go into foundation and I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation Stick. I'm just going to put this all over my face and then I'm blending it out with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Before I blend this out, I'm just going to take some of my Mario Badescu Rose Water and just lightly spray the brush because this product does dry matte, so sometimes it can be hard to kind of move around the face. Do like to add a bit more to get a bit more coverage. I'm going to move on to concealer and I like to use the Eye Eraser by Maybelline New York and I have mine in the shade Light. And to blend this in, I'm taking my mini Real Techniques sponge and I always dampen my sponge. I've only recently come away from using a beauty blender because I found out that a beauty blender doesn't work as good as the brush in this foundation, in my opinion. So I only use this for my concealer at the moment. Now to bake under my eyes, I'm going to take some of my Rimmel London Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder. I'm just going to blend that in under my eyes. Now I'm going to quickly move on to my eyebrows and I'm going to do those off camera because they take forever. Now with my brows on, we can move on to the eyes and I'm going to take my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and prime my eyelids. I'm going to set that with some, I think, Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. And I just like to use this. Now for my eyes, the palette I'm going to be using today is my Violet Voss Holy Grail palette and this just has a huge range of colours. So I thought this would be really easy to just like pick out multiple shades and colours with, and this is also like my favourite palette. So I'm first going to go into this shade called Are You Kidding Me for my transition shade. And I'm going to take this on this fluffy brush here and I'm going to run this all through my crease and bring it quite high up. Now on a clean brush I'm going to take the shade Teddy Bear and mix that with the shade Wine and Dine to get a purpley shade that's not too dark but also not as bright as this shade here, and I'm going to put this slightly lower than my transition shade. Now that's all blended out, I'm going to take a slightly denser brush and I'm going to take the shades Teddy Bear and Brownie Points and mix them together. I'm going to put them kind of just around the outer half of my lid so it's just a bit darker. Now I'm happy that they've blended out. I'm going to take the same concealer I used under my eyes and I'm going to cut my crease with a small flat brush. And I can't really breathe while I'm doing this. Now I'm going to set that concealer that I just put on my lid with the shade Thanked a Latte, which is just a white creamy shade, and I'm setting this with a flat brush because I want to make sure it's 100% set because I don't want it creasing on me. I'm now going to take my Collection Glam Crystals gel liner in the shade Glitz, and this is just a silver glitter liner, and I'm going to put this along the crease line where I just cut my crease to define it. This literally takes the most steady hand, and I can't breathe when I do this one either. Okay, gotta let it dry and I don't want to look up because I don't want to crease anything. blink for so long. I mean, my eyes are literally watering. While we're here in the process of not like moving my eyelids, I'm gonna do a winged liner with my Rimmel London Glam Eyes Professional Liquid Liner, and I use this all the time for liner basically because it's got a really fine tip. I'm just going to really quickly pop on some lashes. The lashes I have on are these Vivi's Collection lashes, and I got these from eBay and they're super cheap, and you get 5 pairs and they're like really fluffy and really cool. I'm going to move back onto the face. I'm just going to wipe off any powder or fall out the powder caught under my eyes, and I'm going to set my face with my Stay Matte powder and this big fluffy brush here. Now I'm going to move on to contouring my face. I'm going to take this Institute, I'm guessing it's pronounced Estederm Paris bronzer, and this is a sun sheen tinted powder, and it looks like this, and I really like this to contour and bronze my cheekbones when I've got a bit of a tan on. My tan's kind of coming off right now, but I'm sure if I use a light hand. And I'm just going to go around my forehead a bit, just to bronze it up a bit and make it look a bit smaller. Also going to lightly pick up some product, pinch the sides of it a bit and go down the sides of my nose. For highlight, I'm going to be using this little quad here, and it has no name on it, and I discovered this in the using my mum's makeup video, which has just gone up on my channel. Yeah, and I'm going to use these shades here. I'm also just going to take this little Stila 7 brush here, and I'm going to apply some of this highlight onto my brow bone. Now finally for lips, I'm going to take my W7 Lip Twister lip liner, and I got this in a duo like I've mentioned in previous videos. I'm just going to use this to outline my lips. And I'm just going to go over top with this really pretty pinky nude gloss from Laura Mercier in the shade Blush. I really like the smell of these. They smell like chocolate. So this is the finished look here. I literally used all the products that I'm obsessed with right now and just literally can't get away from. So that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to get more videos just like this one here. And I'll see you all really soon in my next video. Bye!